Oh, this is a good sample of this, where he developed a process on the back of the coin, so you could actually roll the coin and still see that it is a coin.
Yeah, that's cool. So explain a little bit more about what he did so that that would happen.
Well, that's a secret. My dad's name is Angelo Rosato. He was primarily a jeweler by trade, and he was very artistic, did a lot of painting, and then part of his expertise was in engraving. So he was an artist and an engraver. And then he developed an interest in collecting coins in the early 60s. Through his own coin collecting, he wanted to collect books about coins, and he ran across Daddy Dow's book on the Elongated collector. And that sparked his interest, because then he knew that people actually did engravings and made the dies, and so he was very mechanically inclined, and so this is a total fascination. And the fact that he could have an artistic stamp, and be a part of that process, I think was very exciting to him. That's what he spent 22 years in formulating all this information. I think his book is comprised of 49 rollers. He calls it the modern elongated because it went from 1960 to 1978. This is my father displaying the coins that he is rolling out. He's making elongated coins that are depicting scenes of New Milford, Connecticut. And he said he believes at this point he's the only roller in the world who personally produces every step in the process of making elongated coins, including the original artwork, the making of the die, and pressing of the coins. And here he's using a hand roller. So my father always limited his editions, and he did things that were basically around the community, historical events. He did everything from the moon landing to Star Wars to love, Our Father prayer, JFK. He did a coin for me personally. So, and then he would do it not only in the penny, but he would do it in the dime, quarter, half dollar. So he would do things in a series. And then it goes from the history, which is almost half the book, into the actual catalog, where he goes, in alphabetical order of all the rollers, listing their coin, all the information about the coin, and then there's indexing and cross-referencing. He photographed all the coins, so he had to actually collect all the coins. So there's over 4,000 specimens of coins that he photographed. And then he learned about, I guess, book publishing. So he actually set the type for it. And when he took the photographs, he did them in half tone, so that when it would go to print, it was actually printed off of film. So it's a huge process just in how he made the book in itself. I think if he could make the paper, he would have done that. So, and I think the proudest moment for my father was we went to this bookstore up in Bethlehem, Connecticut, and they had this big, gigantic volume, and it was the book from the Library of Congress. And he opened it up, and he said, "Here's my book." So he was very proud.